Welcome to today's squad builder. We got a 500k team that kind of goes in stages up to like a mil, maybe 1.1 mil. Any budget in there, you're going to be chilling with this team. I think it's really good. Features some of the new Team of the Year nominee cards, so it's pretty much as up to date as you can get. I think you will enjoy it. Now, to be honest, if you still have 500k this late in FIFA, I'm gonna assume you got like FIFA for Christmas or something, but this team is still good to go. And obviously there are some easy upgrades here, there, and everywhere. If you guys enjoy the squad builder, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment on maybe some improvements you could do to this team if you guys can find any. Let's get straight into the video. Are you fed up of coming against God Squad game in and game out?
What?
If so, make sure to head over to u7buy.com using the link in the description below. And don't forget to use code RAN at checkout for an extra little discount. So let's get straight into the squad. In goal, so this is for the 500k base, and then I'll show you guys some upgrades after. You're gonna go with Neuer. Now, for chemistry, based on the defenders we have, ideally you would actually have an icon goalkeeper you could use so that you could sub out one of the center backs to somebody else, but we'll get into that when we get there. If you don't have something like that, or you don't have the coins for it, Neuer will do the job. Really solid goalkeeper. I think goalkeepers, they're all pretty hit and miss, but I think Neuer is definitely one of the more consistent ones this year. Right back, you got the Gold Hakimi card. Now, obviously, if you have more coins, simply upgrade this card as well, but Gold Hakimi, you're just not gonna go wrong. Very solid defender. Now, beside him we have Kimpembe, and this is where me personally, even if I didn't have an icon goalkeeper, I would be using him on, I would use Marquinhos on 8 chem over Kimpembe on 10, but that's personal preference. I know a lot of people love this guy. He is really good. The one thing I think is a bit bad about him is him on ball. I'm just not the biggest fan of him on ball. I think Marquinhos is way better, even though his dribbling stats aren't immensely better. Just in game he feels a lot better, and I feel like Marquinhos is that guy, but Kimpembe, a good shout as well. So at him we got this Collins card. Nasty card. Really good. Has that agility and balance as well to turn quickly, to catch attackers, as well as obviously the pace. I mean, he's obviously got the pace, everybody knows that, but he's also physically strong. He's just really good. He is really good. You actually cannot go wrong with this guy. Composure 75, but I really don't care. He's just too good for that to matter, and would definitely recommend, like, in any team with this budget, he's one of the key names you want to try and fit in there for chem, and in this we have done that. At left back for chemistry, but also a solid card, is this Schultz. Now, for me, 2-star weak foot does bother me a lot. It really does. I don't like, you know, if I'm getting pressed and I have to say cover to pass, maybe switch it to the right back, pass it to the center back or the goalkeeper, and it's on the 2-star weak foot. Does hurt me a little bit. I'm not a fan, but honestly, for chemistry and for this coin range, you don't really have a better option. But he is really good defensively. And then even going forward, he's not unbelievable, but he's okay. I wouldn't try to go forward with him too much though. Then at right mid, we have Bamba off chem. Problem with him, like off chem, and then he doesn't have anything too special to him. You know, he's 93 pace, but he doesn't feel like that in game, in my opinion. He's a little slower. His dribbling looks very good, but to me it's average. Now his passing is great, and that is true in game, and his shooting's pretty average. Just a standard card. If you can't go to the upgrades that we mentioned later, I would definitely get some subs. Maybe like a Vinicius Jr., somebody like that. Even the gold card, just as a sub for Bamba if you can't get the upgrades. Because I don't think you want to play Bamba the whole game, especially him starting off chem. Beside him, you have Claude Maurice. Now this is just a solid card. Not going to give you anything special. I've gone for the defending one here because once again, I would want you to have a sub for this Claude Maurice. Literally anybody, whether that's like a full any objective card you've done, whether it's that adult Tarat who's like only like 11k, really good. There's a lot of center mids you can sub on, or even a fullback, right? So you can go with like a Davies, even in his goal card, sub him on at center mid, because all subs get 5 chem, so it doesn't matter. Opt for the defensive card rather than the one with extra stamina, and then just sub him off at maybe the 60th minute. But you know, solid card. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, good dribbling, good pace. You know, he's got a bit of this, bit of that. definitely worth playing for about 45 to 60 minutes. You know, it's kind of up to you when to sub him off. Definitely would not let him stay on the pitch for the whole 90 though, once again. Then beside me, we got Max Llorente. Still just late into the year, a very, very usable card. Pretty solid. I think everybody's used him probably at this stage, so I'm not going to talk too much about him. Gets the job done. Balance is a bit of an issue because on ball he's not that great, but you would have him on that stay back while attacking instructions, so you would really want him for just chasing down people, which is exactly what he can do with that pace and stamina. Then left mid, we got Headliners Carrasco. This card, if there's one thing I can tell you about this card, it's use an engine. Okay, you have to use an engine. If you guys want any chem styles for any other players, feel free to ask me. I feel like you could probably guess most of them, but for this, you need an engine. Trust me, have to use an engine for that balance boost for sure. But this card is actually surprisingly pretty decent. Definitely recommend, and I think he's only like 80k. Fits perfectly into our budget. But to be honest, this team was crafted with these two strikers, and the whole team around them is pretty much made for these two strikers, because these are the guys that with this budget you're still gonna be able to win a lot of games. Now first up, we got this new Jonathan David, the Team of the Year nominee card, and this card is actually a sick joke. Now one thing I want to point out is, so he does have the 3-star skills, right? The 4-star skills aren't that big a deal this year, right? And obviously 5-star is nice, but if you don't have 4-star skills, you might as well have 3-star skills. And he has the 5-star weak foot, ridiculous in the air. Okay, even though he's small, ridiculous in the air. His dribbling feels really good nowadays. Shooting is a joke on either foot, and he's so fat. He's just really, 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 really good. I'm sure you guys, if you use him, you can vouch that this guy is very, 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 very good. His partner in crime, a great card as well. This Morales could be the best coin for coin value striker in the game. Sensational card. Okay, so he's ridiculous as well. Just got everything you need, really. Literally everything you need. Simple as 4-star, 4-star, great dribbling, pace shooting. Simple as. Simple as. Now, we'll head on to our first sub. Now, I would use this guy instead of Claude Maurice. If you have the more coins, you do a straight upgrade for that. This also eliminates the need for a sub in that center mid, because he does have 90 stamina. He has really high interceptions. His passing's a lot better, and you'll also notice he has a 4-star weak foot, not a 3-star weak foot. Very, very good card, and he'll only set you back a few more coins, so that is the first upgrade I would be going to. Then you got a kind of double hitter of upgrades. So you got this Correa and this Pele. So what you would do, instead of using the 4-4-2, I would switch to the 4-2-2, and then you can use central players instead of wide players to get the chemistry. You'd put Correa instead of Carrasco over on that left. Sensational, sensational card. Brilliant, brilliant card. Personally, I don't think it really matters between going for the pace one or the shooting one. Here I just have the shooting one just for the sake of it, but it's really up to you. If you want to play them out wide, I guess it's better to have probably the pace one. Depending how you play, how many shots you take, you might want the shooting one instead. Essentially, you'd put a hunter on both of them anyways, so they'd end up having very similar stats, so you wouldn't really notice that much in game. Pele nowadays is only like 300, 350k. You're kind of using him a lot for the chemistry, okay, because he's giving that strong link to Jonathan David. But, you know, he's still 4-star, 4-star, still a really solid card. And in-game, his dribbling is fantastic. But you do have to use a hunter, and even with a hunter, his shooting will let you down sometimes. So I definitely play him out wide for sure. No way am I playing this guy central. He's just not good enough at shooting for that. But he is a great card overall. Make those upgrades. The team is going to set you back around 1 mil, maybe slightly over. But it will definitely get you a lot of wins. It'll give you the best chance possible. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you guys are new for some more squad builders, tactics, gameplay analysis, you know. And I'll see you guys next time.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.